Hey everybody, today I wanted to talk to you guys about drinking, and I don't necessarily mean the alcoholic drinking, I just mean like drinking liquids in general. As an update, I've started my Primadol medication up to 125 milligrams, taking that in the morning. Starting the next couple days, I'll be adding another half of that before bed. So there are some side effects. I'm noticing already, kind of tired, a bit of in a fog, which you might notice compared to the other videos. I don't know, maybe it's just me and you guys don't notice, but just a lot of kind of like, whoa. But we'll see what happens here in this unscripted talk about drinking. So I wanted to talk about drinking containers. I find one of the biggest things that helps me is picking glassware or drinking containers that make it easier to handle my tremor and drinking. So on one side, you have really light containers. I'm going to give away my location here. I'm not showing the company name on the other side, but anyone who lives here knows the glass. But super light containers, and I didn't put any liquid in here, it'd probably be bouncing all over the place, are very difficult with essential tremor. So I think it's just, if you have a heavier container and you've got your brain sending all this extra information to your muscles, it takes more energy to move a heavier container. So light containers are going to move more, which is going to make it more difficult. So on the other side of things is a much heavier, this is a glass, obviously glass, but it's a very thick glass. It's probably hard to tell, but the sides are very thick, the bottom's very thick. I find just holding this glass, and I don't know if it's observable in the video, is easier because it's weighing my hand a bit. So, you can't sit here and hold it forever, but heavier is better. In addition to heavy, so this is a mug my kids got me because I like golf, and this, it's not quite as heavy as glass, but it's still got some weight to it. And the nice thing is, it's got the lid thing to it. And the lid has, this sliding plastic thing that you find most places. And so, especially with hot beverages, something heavier with a lid that allows you to minimize spilling is very beneficial. So heavy is better. Covers are good. One thing I find when I go to restaurants is that you don't get to really pick your glasses. I haven't tried bringing my own glass. I'm not sure how that would go, but so a lot of times you have glasses you don't like, and you're like, what am I gonna do? So a little while ago, I ordered straws, because you can ask for straws, but some restaurants I've gone to don't let you have straws. And I went to a food court the one time, and they wouldn't give me a straw, and I was like, no straw. But then the one place was like, oh, we'll charge you extra for straws. And I was like, extra for a straw? But yeah, so here's a straw. I'll know what a straw looks like. So this is a metal one. I ordered this, and I was really excited to get it. It's metal, and I'm not sure if anyone watching with essential tremor is cluing in right away. It might be kind of like, This actually, if I'm having a really shaky day, can be a little bit scary, because, and even normal straws you get in a restaurant, maybe they're not so much the paper ones now they have, because sometimes when you're moving your head down to drink out of the straw and you're, I quite often keep the glass on a table, but your head's bobbing and then you got the straw going in your mouth. It's a little scary to have a metal straw with this very kind of dangerous looking end on it. So at almost the same time I got those straws, some friends of mine actually bought me some straws. And I was amazed. I was like, oh, that's really cool. They saw how I struggled with drinking, and I didn't tell them I was getting straws. They didn't know I was getting straws. And they were like, Donald, we got you some straws. And I was like, I was so touched. That was pretty awesome. It seems like a small thing, but when you struggle with things, it's like, someone gets it. They know that I just need that little bit of assistance with this. But the cool thing is they got me straws, and of course this is a bent straw, so obviously that's different. But the other thing that's different is this one has like a plastic end on it. So I'll put it in front of my face because putting it in front of the blue screen is a little bit like I can't see it. But this plastic end makes me feel way more comfortable when I'm going to drink out of it, and I'm not like, I'm going to get my, it's not going to go up through the top of my mouth into my brain or anything like that, which is of course crazy, but it's those things you're just like, But yeah, so just plastic ends on straws, excellent. Those paper straws, excellent. Plastic straws are pretty good too, but those metal straws, I don't know, I just found them a little bit intimidating. One other thing I wanted to add about glasses, I find glasses that are smaller at the bottom and bigger on top are easier for me to drink out of than, those brandy glasses or whatever they're called, and they flare out and then they get skinnier towards the top. And I think it's really just the angle of the sides. You turn this on its side and you hold it level, and this bottom part is pointing down. If I held a brandy glass, it would be curving down and then curving back up, and you'd still have to tilt it more. So you have to tilt it more to drink out of it, which just makes it trickier. So, help yourself out when you have essential tremor. Find glasses that work for you. Use lids, use straws, use sippy cups if you have to. And if you're hosting someone, if you've got a family member or a friend who's coming over, oh my goodness, if like when I showed up and I saw they got me straws, I almost was moved to tears because and it's so funny, it's something they didn't think was a big deal, but that thoughtfulness and that that caring would just made me felt so good. So, but yeah, in summary, weight of the glass, good. Lids, straws with plastic ends, and the shape of the glass all can make a big difference. And if you take those into consideration as a person with essential tremor or as a person who's hosting someone with essential tremor, it'll just make it that much easier. I hope you all have an awesome day and take care of yourselves and talk to each other and on the phone, not just, social media. Give each other a call, love each other, and I hope you all have a super spectacular week.